All right, guys. My name is Brian Horton. I'm with BK Trading Academy. I'm a professional trader, owner, and educator. And I'm going to explain to you how simple trading is. Oftentimes, we overcomplicate trading, and it doesn't have to be. We're looking at all of these indicators. We're looking at the MA, the Bollinger Band. We're trying to figure out the size of the candle, when to enter depending on the candle, when to hit our stop loss, when to take profit. We have so many different things, and we're not enjoying trading. Trading is meant to be enjoyed, but you're not enjoying it if you don't have the proper risk management. Now, risk management is an entirely different video in which we have plenty of videos on, but just identifying where to enter, when to exit, where to place your stop losses, it can be really easy. All it takes is a little bit of practice, a little bit of patience. You don't want to force a trade. You don't want to see something that is not there. And I guarantee you guys that this can change the way you trade. Being patient, identifying 3 simple steps. That's all you need. 3 simple steps, no indicators at all, unless you want to use it for confluence, and it will change your trading life. Guys, we're going to deep dive into this. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. Hit that like button. And if you're already a subscriber, you already know what's going to come right after this.
Yeah, I know I got problems, and I don't know where to go. I don't want to put the blame on you.
All right, guys, so we're going to take a look at GBP CAD. We're going to start on the daily time frame. We're going to look at 3 simple steps so that you can find the perfect entry, the perfect exit, and just marking up your chart. And we're not going to use one indicator at all. And guys, I promise you, if you can grasp this, it will take your trading to the next level. I like to keep it very simple. We're not going to mark up our charts and use all of this technical jargon. We're just going to make it really simple. You don't need a whole bunch of things on your charts. And I want you to take a pencil and some paper and take notes, because we're going to deep dive into this and make it as simple as possible. Again, guys, GBP CAD. So we're starting on the higher time frame. That's number 1. Start on the higher time frame. Now, it doesn't matter if it's the daily, the weekly, or monthly. All you're looking is to identify what trend you're in. That's it. You want to identify the trend because it will help you to identify which way to trade. Very simple, guys. So we're starting on the daily time frame. I just want to see, is it making higher highs and higher lows? Those are the ingredients of an uptrend, or if it's making lower highs and lower lows, which is the ingredients of a downtrend. So just clearly with my naked eye, I understand that we're in an uptrend. So I'm going to use my trend line, and it's there just drawn so that it can help me visually. So I see that I'm in an uptrend, right? Now, all I want to do is see where price is at and what's going to happen. Now, because I know that I'm in an uptrend, I typically want to buy from support. Now, here's where a lot of people get confused at. Just because you're in an uptrend doesn't mean that we're at a possible trend reversal. So I like to do is look left for clues so you can see me drilling out. And if I see price action above where current price is, so to make it clear, this is where current price is. This is as high as it's gone recently. And look at this price action here. It is above this. In my mind, I know that price can still go to the upside. So that is the first thing. We're going to mark our trend to figure out the direction. And now that I know that there's more price action to go, my bias is an uptrend if I haven't broken the neckline of my uptrend, right? So price is here. We made higher highs. I'm going to mark this for you. So here's our low. We're going to just go higher high, low, higher high, higher low, higher high. And then guess what? Price has reached to this higher low, and it is at the same area as this previous higher high. That's important, because if it breaks it and go any further down, then we may be in a possible trend reversal. So that is what we want to make sure that we're looking at. And Kenya did a video just before this. I want you to check it out, when and how to know when market structure is breaking for a possible reversal. So we know that price is retesting this area, okay? So that leads me to number 2. Number 2 is, now where is price going to go? We want to identify our levels. Number 2, identify our levels. I'm going to make it really simple because sometimes it's very difficult to identify levels. So this is what I'm going to show you here. We're going to just identify levels that sticks out. And what I mean by that is it's a loner. We see price goes up, it points and drastically goes down. Here's another one, goes up, comes down. All right, here's another one. And we can even say this is one here. But if you look left for clues, and I'm going to grab my rectangle tool, this is at the same level as this. So this is significant. So this tells me that once price gets there, that price is going to react to that area. 9 times out of 10, price will use that previous resistance here as support. And guess what? Price came right here. Now we noticed that price shot a little bit below that. Now I need to ask myself, where is the next level? So we've identified this here as a level. Now we also see this here. This is a level, and this is where people have difficulties finding levels, okay? So the reason why this is a level, and I'm gonna scroll in so you can see it really clearly, just train your eye to do this. You see these wicks here? Multiple times we see a bounce, a bounce, a bounce, a bounce, multiple times. And it's not going to be at the exact same area, but it's within this particular zone. This tells me that price reacted multiple times. Buyers and sellers couldn't make a decision, and it always reversed. It came to that area, always reversed. So that is a strong level too. So we see standalone levels here. And then we see multiple wicks and multiple candles stopping and reversing at this area, okay? And we see price hesitated here at this key level where we drew our rectangle. So 1, 2, 3, and look how long how many times it hesitated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, if you traded that every single time, you could have gained so many pips, right from this level. It finally broke down, and now it's respecting the next level right here. Okay, so we're still in an uptrend. Price has shot up, and now price is currently here, okay? So it will be interesting to find out if we're going to start reversing into a downtrend or if we're going to buy. But we know regardless if it's going to change to a downtrend or not, price is going to react. And so I would have just bought here anyways. Now, how long would you bought? Would you have stayed for an intraday, a scalp, or long-term? That's completely up to you. But we see, number one, we identified our trend. Number two, we identified our levels. And then this leads me to number three. We're going to react on that level. Since we're in an uptrend, we're buying on these levels here, 1 and 2. So we know that price can come to this area right here and also right here. So it will be foolish to set my stop loss right here, right? We want to make sure we step our stop loss outside of the trend line and away from structure. So where's the next level at here? We see a level right here. So I can place my stop loss away around at this area here. Now, sometimes this may be a little bit too far for you if you're intraday trading. So then you want to find a closer level. Here's another level right here that you can place your stop loss. Okay. So you want to use all of these different techniques to figure out what you're going to do. Next thing, you want to make sure that you look at fundamentals, news, okay? So what I mean by that is that the economy, there's news that can come out that can completely wipe out your trade idea. So for example, let's say CPI. CPI can definitely rock the trading industry. It can rock this pair. So let's say Canadian dollar or the Great Britain pound had a CPI, right? A report, and it goes against you 100 pips or so. If you are a swing trader, that's completely fine. You know that it's going to stop at a level where it was before. So if you're looking for price to go up, but let's say CPI comes out and it goes down, I know that this level shouldn't go anywhere past that level. So if I grab my measuring tool from here to this level here, that's about 225 pips. If you are a swing trader, that should be nothing for you. But if you're not, you shouldn't trade during fundamentals. So you always want to check Forex Factory or whatever you use for your trading news. So for example, forexfactory.com, and we look for red folders and orange folders to determine what's going to happen. So I know that CPI for the Canadian dollar came out today. So I may not want to trade that particular news at that particular time at 5:30 a.m., which is 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I probably want to stay away from that. So if I am a swing trader, I want to make sure what major news are coming out within that week or so, and it will affect this particular pair. So now that I understand that I'm in an uptrend, now that I know that price is at a key level, I may consider buying from this level here. And you see this orange line here. And if you look at it, I have already an alert here that says GBP CAD buy active. So this is where I plan on buying. So this here is where I plan on buying, and you can take that price all the way up to this level right here, where you can see it wicked previously and aggressively. So from where price is at, from here to where price all the way reached all the way here, which is about 128 pips, you can do that in about 2 days if you're a swing trader. If you are not a swing trader and you're an intraday trader, you want to wait for price to get to your key level. And then you just want to take it maybe to the bottom of the wicks here for about 63 pips. And that is more likely to happen in 24 hours. If you're a swing trader or an intraday trader, you can take price from where this entry is here up to this high here, right, for 359 pips. Now, the likelihood of it reaching this high is very likely. It may take some time, but the reason why I say it's very likely is because I've identified an uptrend. I looked left for clues, seeing all of this price action here, and I think price will eventually get to this area again. And this is how I trade sometimes, where I'm position trading and swing trading, and I will stay in a trade for a while I'm trading other pairs at the same time. These are the ingredients of wealth. These are the ingredients of being a profitable trader. When you have multiple trades going at the same time, you're confident in your levels, you're confident in the direction of the trend, and you set it and you forget it. You put a low lot size in. So if it goes against you, you're completely fine. And if price goes against you a bit more and you know that you're at a great level, continue to add on to your profits by adding on another lot size, making sure that is very low. You risk no more than 2% of your entire account. I guarantee you guys, with that setup, you will be profitable every single time. I didn't use any indicators at all, which you can for Confluent, but all I'm saying is that you want to keep it very simple. Don't do all of these other things where you're having your 5 indicators at once. You can't even see the price action because you have so many things marked up on your chart. That's what we do as newbies. And as you grow, you want to make it as seamless as possible, right? Seamless as possible. Every single thing that you do, you want to make it as seamless as possible. We know that we can't move the market as traders, but we know the banks and the hedge funds move the market. And all we're doing is catching a ride, identifying where they want to buy and profit. And we want to make sure we get in at the exact same levels that they do. So guys, let me know if this was simple. If this was too simple, also let me know. But that is our job, is to make trading simple. Oftentimes we watch people who overcomplicate things and we stick with them trying to grasp it. We think that they're expert traders because they're doing all of these things. And those who aren't really doing too much can't be really experts because they're not really doing too much to their charts. Guys, this is all we do, right? All we do is just mark our trend lines and then we mark our levels. That's it. You're just trapping price. That is all you're doing, is trapping price. So this is what we'll do in a nutshell here. So I will do something like this. I would draw my trend line. I would right click this here, clone it. I would trap price on the opposite end. So now I see this pattern. We have up, down, up, down, up, down. That's it. Very simple. And then I would get my rectangle tool and mark my key levels here, just like this. Right? So I will find multiple key levels and I would do the exact same thing. Here's another key level right here. So I'm not going to mark any levels that is irrelevant to where price is at. So what I mean by that is I won't mark this level down here because it is currently irrelevant to where price is at. I will mark this level if price happens to come in this area. So now I'm anticipating for price to come up eventually, and it may take a few weeks or so to reach this high level, depending on what's going on economically. But I know that I'm in an uptrend and I'm confident, okay? And I haven't used one single indicator. So guys, let me know in the comments, what do you think? We want to keep it simple for you guys. If you need your hand held, you already know how to reach us. You already know we have an academy and we currently have $400 off and it's only going to last for a couple more days. So I hope to see you inside. You can message us at any time in our private Discord community. Show us some love, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, guys.